Hey, Virgo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your June 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Virgo. Now I'm getting the name here, Adamson or McAdams. Adams could be in the name of a company, a street, or even your name or a last name. Please take it as it resonates. Now, you start off here with the Cup card. This is about overflowing prosperity, an empty or a full account, or working on bringing that cup into balance is what Spirit is giving me here. Yeah, you're working on bringing your cup into balance. Some of you may have been overdoing it a bit, or you haven't been pushing yourself enough. And I feel like you're trying to find that balance. So wherever you land on that spectrum, whether you haven't been pushing yourself enough or staying consistent, Virgo, or you've been overworking, I feel like you are going to balance it out by doing the opposite. I hope that makes sense. Bottom of the deck, leadership, take charge of this situation. So you have the gears, which is about money flowing. This is hard work. It's putting your plans into motion. But you also see there at the bottom, it does say taking time off. And I'm feeling that energy for you where you may have other obligations. I'm getting Two of Pentacles. So you may have other obligations in your personal life. There may be a lot happening for you. Some of you could even be traveling. I'm getting celebrations, whether that is graduations, it could be marriages, birthday parties, celebrations of life. I feel like there's a lot happening. Someone may hear news of a new family member or a birth or a birth of a job. Someone could be starting up their own business. Okay. I'm also getting, if you are a business owner, it's time for you to maybe call in the big dogs. It may be time for you to ask for help in some way, shape, or form. Maybe that's financial or professional advice. That could be spiritual coaching or business coaching. Perhaps that's what you offer as well. But I do see some sort of support or guidance coming in here for you. Yeah. If there's been any self-doubt about your path, about your journey, about where you're going, about your finances or career, that is turning around for you in the month of June. Yeah, I'm getting strong Wheel of Fortune energy here. I haven't seen it come up yet, but it may, because I feel like there's a turning point after, maybe something impulsive may have happened, or inconsistency. Thank you. Spirit saying inconsistency in maybe what your purpose was or how to move forward. There's the World. You're wrapping up this cycle. Beautiful. Some of you have hit a glass ceiling where you're at and you're ready to open up. The world is your oyster. That's the message Spirit's bringing in. And look at 9, another 9 here, or I say another, but we actually only have one, but it is another energy of completions and accomplishments. And I feel like you've accomplished something quite significant. You may even be thinking about retiring. Well, that's why they said another 7. We have 8. We have a couple of 8s. Now we have a couple of 7s. Let's see here. We have the King of Wands, entrepreneurship or expansion, leadership in some way, shape, or form. We're going to take that one because it fell out. Your hope and fear is a bright new opportunity with the Star, and outcome energy, please, for Virgo. Yeah, there's a judgment call being made. Someone's making a decision here to head towards growth instead of feeling constantly set back or stuck. And if you've been dealing with some money blocks or limiting beliefs, maybe imposter syndrome, or second guessing your own intuition, or wondering if you should move forward on this path that you feel like you should, but the fears are holding you back, right? I feel like you are removing that self-doubt with the Eight of Swords here, and you're returning to a sense of confidence. You are a legacy. You're leaving behind a legacy in a really powerful way, Virgo. Now, your first card out is the Cup. Okay, did we say that already? I feel like this was already said, but they're bringing it up again. Macrame. So for some of you, you may have created maybe macrame plant hangers, or maybe you are doing some sort of bohemian type of business, creative business endeavor, or maybe you just purchased some sort of macrame online. Okay, take that as it resonates. It's showing up here. I'm also getting t-shirts, or someone creating items to sell, or creating items that people want to buy. And it could be something that you didn't even have any intention of selling, but you created it or you made it. Maybe you made your own earrings, or you made, a leather wallet, something of that nature. And someone says to you, wow, I'd really like that. Where'd you get it? And you say to them, oh, I made that. Well, where can I buy one? Oh, I don't make them. That could be a sign for you in the month of June. I feel like your talents are being showcased. Your skills are being showcased here. For those of you in the corporate world, I feel like you are busting through some sort of limitation that had held you back. Yeah, busting through. There's an emphasis on that. So a major breakthrough coming in for you. Now, this is about nurturing your gifts, yourself. This is taking care of business, feeling emotionally fulfilled. The Cup is about emotional fulfillment. This is the Ace of Cups here. So it's about a gift of love, new connections that bring you happiness and joy. It's inspiration. It is a soul quenching renewal. And that's what I feel is coming in for you here. Virgo, we have the gears. We talked about this as well. So wherever you land, if you've been overworking to the point of exhaustion, it's time to take a break. Take some time off here. If you haven't been pushing yourself hard enough, or if you haven't been as consistent in your creative endeavors or your hobbies or your business or even your work, right? Whatever it is that you do, I feel like Spirit is saying it's okay for you to go all in. And you actually have the all-in card right here. It literally says on this Seven of Wands, all in, determination. That's what you're being guided to do. Go all in. And if you're going to take a break, and this involves going all in, don't work, don't go on vacation and then work the entire time you're on vacation. That's not going all in on taking some time out, right? Or if you're going to focus all your time and energy on your craft, try not to get distracted or allow little distractions to come in. I feel like there is a level of consistency that's required, and Spirit is helping you at this time. And if you stay on track, you're going to see noticeable results quite quickly. Now, I'm also getting teamwork, making that dream work. I'm just looking here to see if there's a team energy showing up, and you actually start off with the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. The Ten of Cups is about, community. It is about helpful people, allegiances, alliances. This is support and feeling like all 10 of these cups are filled, right? And we see this showing up in a very profound way for you. All right, we have the Heart card. This is emotional spending. Be mindful of your spending this month. Okay, be mindful. I was picking up on a little bit of that Four of Pentacles, but I also see that there could be money coming your way. Make sure that you are either seeking financial advice or you're saving for something that you do want. But if you have been in that energy already where you've been saving, this could be the month that you do splurge, or you buy, that house, or you open up your business, or you put money towards what you want to invest in. Now, you're supported at this time. This does talk about joint finances. Some of you may have additional support or help at this time, or more than one income source. guiding you. This is also about you having a job that you love. And that's what that 10 of Pentacles is all about here. So I do feel like I am talking to a lot of leaders or entrepreneurs or healers in this collective Virgo reading here. But I'm also getting, for those of you in the corporate world, you may be asking yourself, do I love where I'm at, or is it time to grow and expand in a new direction? And trust your intuitive insights, trust yourself, because you are being guided. You may be a wise leader or a wise counselor or a guide. I feel, Virgo, that you hold a lot of wisdom and people want to hear what you have to say, or this could be you connecting with wise counsel in the month of June. Now, bottom of the deck, you do have the Skull card and the Nugget as well as the Frame. So this is that rough patch or money block that I was picking up on a little bit, where you have been worrying about something. You've been, maybe even at times, we get in our own way all the time. We get in our head and we tell ourselves a story that's not even true. We start to believe it and we start to replay it out. Worst case scenario, we let our anxieties and our fears, steer the ship. And before we know it, it feels like we're rolling into an iceberg. But this is about returning to a sense of confidence here, because what's happening is you've been reinventing yourself, Virgo. You have Healer showing up on this card, as well as Healer showing up on your life purpose deck as well. So we could have, a lot of healers listening today, whether this is in the, nursing or doctor, or this could be massage therapy, it could be Reiki, whatever type of healing that you are being called to. It can be a plethora of different avenues, but I feel if you've been low on cash, there is an ending to that old cycle, because we have the Nugget, there's an increase, there's valuable information coming in. This is about an honest assessment about where you see yourself and who you need to become to make that happen. That is an important piece of the puzzle here, because that is where you stay consistent. This is about a fresh start, steady work, and career building, and you will reach the dream of some sort of, accomplishment here. Some of you are in the art and design field. Maybe you work from home. This is home-oriented or self-employment. I feel like you're getting organized this month and you are accomplishing a lot, but just be mindful. You don't want to get to that burnout period. Take breaks, stay hydrated. All right, now when it comes to the life purpose oracle, you have trust. It says, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. And when we do not have trust, that's where fear comes in the mix here. That false evidence appearing real. We tend to self-doubt ourselves. We tend to doubt our path, our purpose, if we are even on the right path at all. And Spirit is saying, trust. You are moving forward. You are on the right path. You're going to see more growth than you've seen possibly internally and externally in the month of June than maybe you've seen all year. Now you have the Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Some of you are oracle card readers, okay, or tarot readers. Maybe you only do them for yourself or pull cards for yourself. Maybe you've started your own YouTube channel, but Spirit wants to remind you that you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. You have Justice showing up here. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Now, some of you may even be going through a legal situation where legalities, have been maybe intertwined. Maybe that's where some money comes in here for you. Or some of you went through a divorce in the past, or maybe a battle of custody or a family situation here, and it did leave you feeling empty or drained, maybe in your financial sector or emotionally, mentally. But I feel like there is balance coming into your life. Some of you may even work in the legal field or the justice system. You have family showing up. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. And I'm also getting like family therapy, family counseling, helping families out. Some of you may have even taken a sabbatical or a little bit of time to take care of or raise family. Some of you may have helped a family member financially, or maybe a family member helped you financially. We have body work. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, and exercise training. So that falls into that healing category as well. Now, some of you may even be tattoo artists, or you may have a tattoo that is very meaningful, very significant. I'm also getting some of you are really great at drawing. You may even attend one of those classes, like the painting classes or sip and paint. You may realize that you're really good at crafting items is what I'm picking up on. And I was getting a little bit of that with the macrame or the t-shirts. But you may realize that, you know, you're really good at face painting or something of that nature. There could be a family event that comes in the month of June that someone actually shows you a new piece of work that they have on their skin, or it could be a new job or a new career path that they take. And then lastly, we have builder. Virgo, your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Yes, it does. Now, some of you may have even gone through a bit of a performance evaluation, but I feel like this isn't, I mean, take it as it resonates. It could be from someone, but I feel like this is you, your higher self, kicking you into gear in a way, saying, Virgo, where are you at on this spectrum, right? Or where are you at? Are you feeling in the red, or are you feeling in the green? Are you feeling happy with your life right now, where you're at, where you're going financially, in your career? What needs to change? If you're not where you want to be, what do you need to do to reevaluate? And that's what I feel is happening here. Now, of course, some of you, there may have been some sort of eval happening at your corporate job that may have even led to some big changes here for you, or it will lead to some big changes. We have the internship. Oh, okay. That may be why some of you, there was an evaluation because someone was micromanaging the heck out of your work, or in an office environment. This could even be you at times, really being under scrutiny, or being a perfectionist, micromanaging, being afraid to put something out there, or being in a rush because you felt like you were under some sort of a deadline here. We have weekend sale. So some of you, I feel like you could be holding a sale on your items if you have items to sell. For others of you, you could be getting a good deal on perhaps, you know, a new computer or a new phone. There's something here that you may be purchasing for your business or for your career. Shop around. You may be unexpectedly saving a little money. There's been something that's, oh, look at, and we have shopping. As I said, shop around. So if you decide to do a little bit of shopping for, maybe shopping for a new job, shopping for a company vehicle or a car, something of that nature, I feel like you're going to get a better deal. Now, some of you were denied from a position in the past, or denied from a loan. This says loan denied, but right next to it, we have a beginner's energy of internship. So I feel like, oh, that's what happened. Some of you got passed over for someone maybe even a little bit younger. Now, even though internship can be someone coming on board, maybe they are fresh out of school, and maybe they don't, make money on whatever this is. But I'm getting a message here around you being denied for a position, or it was given to someone, right out of school, or given to someone with less experience. And that may have, it may have put you in a position here of feeling a little bit lost or a little bit left out. For others of you, yes, there may have been something denied to you in the past, but I feel like there is a new beginning, or a new time to go for that again. If you were denied last year, last November is what I'm hearing, something with November. I feel like, or if this was a job offer in this position, I feel like if you go for it again, I feel like you're going to receive favorable news. Okay, some of you may need to bring in an intern or help if you're juggling a lot at this time. Could even be your children. Some of you may have created maybe an S corp within your business, and you may have your children, working for you as well. That's what I'm picking up on. You may be looking into tax brackets and retirement and, business, LLC, S corp, insurance, liability, all of that good jazz as well. All right, Virgo, 10 of Cups. This is a completion. This is feeling really good. I'm getting graduation type of energy here for you. So when the 10 of Cups shows up, this is family, vacations, being able to work from anywhere in the world, being able to share your growth and your work with others that are like-minded like you are. This is about emotional wealth, loving what you do. And I feel for some of you, it has been a struggle because maybe you haven't made the amount of money that would sustain you. But I feel like you are finishing up that cycle of block. Okay, whatever that ending was, something is coming to an end. So we have here the Death card. So for those of you that have been going through a rough patch, or you've had to borrow money, or you felt low on cash, there is some sort of ending of that cycle, and you're going to feel a lot more emotionally fulfilled because that is your main energy for the month of June. I'm also getting helping others, nonprofit, being of support to maybe families, children. This can also be childhood dreams in play. It can be reaching a level of, success, a level of mastery in your craft, in your line of work. Beautiful. Now, what's crossing you is the 8 of Swords, but I don't mind the 8 of Swords actually in the reverse, because what does it say when it's in the reverse? Returning to a sense of confidence after having a little bit of that fear-based energy of feeling trapped, feeling restricted, feeling helpless. This is about you opening your eyes to truth, letting go of mental blocks, because the Swords is about mental energy. It is about obstacles, decisions. It's about the intellect, the power of the mind and our thoughts creating our reality. And some of you were playing out a loop over and over. Whatever that loop may have been for you, it was grinding your gears, quite literally, with the gears card showing up. And I feel like something was, going backwards, or it just felt like you may have went through a little bit of a karmic experience, or again, some sort of financial challenge, maybe a mental breakdown for some of you. Yeah, some of you had to really go through a period of a shift, a big shift to reinvent yourself. I mean, that could have been 5 years ago, 5 months ago, 5 decades ago, but you are returning to a sense of self-worth and confidence here. Now, in your foundation, Virgo, we do see you accelerating quickly or getting back on track here. This is about communication. This is about fast moving energy. So I feel like some of you may have made a decision quickly in the past, or there was some sort of news that came in the past that allowed you to move forward here. I'm getting, if some of you maybe are nurses, or if you went back to school, you may have been on some sort of waiting list, because I do feel like there was a waiting period, or there was some sort of incoming news or messages that you were waiting to receive before you could move forward. This is also a move, quite physically. Some of you relocated. Maybe a business relocated. Some of you moved your job around, or you switched careers is what I get. This is in your deep foundation, but you know that if you can get through, anything here, that you, or if you can do that, I feel like you can get through anything. Some of you, your career involves traveling, or your long-term goals involve being able to have freedom or flexibility to do as you wish. King of Wands in reverse showing up in the recent past, or excuse me, Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is that energy of in and out, always looking for fresh new ideas, looking for something that is going to grow, right? But sometimes what I'm picking up on, and Virgo, take it as it resonates, is some of you wanted some sort of get rich quick, or but there is no get rich quick. And maybe this was someone around you. Oh, that's what it could have been. Someone wanted to come into a business, into, to work with you. They wanted a lot of money, but they were only willing to work for half of the money. Okay. So that could be someone who is very inconsistent. Like, hey, I want to make 30 bucks an hour, but I'm only willing to put out $15 an hour worth of work. And so I feel like you couldn't rely necessarily on this energy. And if this is you, I feel like there may have been a risk necessary, but you didn't want to impulsively pull the trigger here. You wanted to see how things were going to pan out. But I do feel like it's staying consistent with, you know, your actions, because Spirit's saying don't give up here, but don't go too quickly because you don't want to misstep and you're coming so close to this finalization. Yeah, don't react impulsively here if this is you. Because what do we have coming in? The world. The world is your oyster. This is some sort of completion, triumphant completion, accomplishment, victory, reward. This is also another travel card. And because you have the Eight of Wands travel, you have the world, there could definitely be some big movement happening for you in the month of June. Yeah, you're going to withstand adversity. There may be a lot coming at you here with the Nine of Wands. Spirit saying you have that final push. You're closer than you think. You have the 10 right here, smack dab in the middle. Don't let that self-doubt hold you back, but do stop and pause, take a rest, because you've completed a very significant cycle in your world. Okay? So again, stay determined towards your goals, but don't burn yourself out. There is an energy here of, you know, at times you may feel defeated, but that's the mind trying to play tricks on you, limiting beliefs, trying to play tricks on you. It's an illusion. And I feel like you will withstand adversity if you've applied for the same job 5 times, right? Or if you've really been trying to grow your business or take care of your health, something is coming to a completion. And I feel like there's a sense of service. There's a sense of reward here as well. Now, how are you feeling? This is your energy. 7 of Wands showing up as you're ready to go all in. And I feel like there is a little bit of a pause. Some of you could be coming back from break or back from vacation, or there may have been a 2-week period if you were leaving one situation and going into another. But you are telling yourself, I'm not giving up. Right? I'm moving forward. I'm non-conforming. I'm living life on my terms, and I have the upper hand here. So I feel like you're going in and you are ready to come out of any situation because you're standing up for what you want. You're standing up for your beliefs, your rights. That could be that justice energy here as well. Justice will prevail is what I'm hearing. Now, showing up in the environment, you have the King of Wands. This is someone who is dependably goal-oriented. So we see the Knight of Wands in reverse in the past. So if this is 2 separate energies, you couldn't rely on this person. You can rely on this person. If this is the same energy, maybe if this is you and you weren't as consistent with some of the things that you've wanted to accomplish or some of your goals, I feel like you are very goal-oriented in the month of June, and you will stay consistent. No more in and out. I feel like you're going to really accomplish a lot. And some of you could be traveling to a bigger city. I am getting plane. Some of you, maybe you're on a plane as you're listening to this. Okay. I'm getting Columbia or Columbus. Okay. Take that as it resonates, please. Columbus. Okay. In the hopes and fears, we have the Star card, healing and hope and inspiration, bright new opportunities coming into the mix here, heaven sent. The Star is a beautiful Aquarian energy around expansion, and it comes after the Tower. So for some of you, maybe there was a Tower moment, or perhaps you just needed a little bit of a burst of inspiration, because some of you may have even been feeling a little bit, a little dead inside is kind of what I'm getting, or listless, or you just didn't feel very aligned with your purpose or your goals. You may have felt a little bit of, lack of vitality here. And I feel like there is a push here with your hopes showing up in the hopes and fear position. The fear is dim opportunities, not chasing dreams. It's low vitality. The Star can be about broken dreams or Spirit saying, don't give up. That's what I keep hearing for you. Don't give up, because there's something quite transformational, and it has to do with your outcome, the judgment, and the Three of Wands. They came out together. There is a judgment call being made. This is a second chance. This is Scorpio energy, Virgo. This is about letting go of the past, redeeming. You've already redeemed yourself in some way, shape, or form. This is a major awakening, a major, spiritual awakening, a rebirth, a rite of passage for you to change your life for the better and really manifest that 10 of Cups, emotional wealth and financial wealth. This is your purpose. But some of you may have been judging yourself, or you felt judged. Oh, okay. Some of you Virgos, it may have been a big thing in the past where you cared a little bit too much about what other people thought of you, okay? Or you felt like you were being criticized, or you were being ridiculed or judged, or you felt unappreciated. There was some sort of negative consequence that you were taking it personally for. Maybe it was personal, maybe it was professional. This is also karma. You can see the K-A-R-M-A. Some of you may have those initials as well. Carmen, some of you may be Carmen, or Marley, Marlana. Now we have the Three of Wands. So after this judgment call has been made here, whether this is, spirit coming in, making a judgment call, this can be you saying, all right, I'm going after what I want here. Then you see the growth. The Three of Wands is noticeable growth. It's after a choice or decision has been made, but you don't see the Two of Wands showing up. You see the judgment. So this is transformational. This is life changing. You've already, finished up or wrapped up this past experience that your soul needed to learn, wanted to learn, whether it was good or bad or everything in between, right? It's just duality, part of the world, part of the earthly experience. But I feel like there is a new reward coming in for you here, and you're going to see big growth, but you got to say yes to something, or take off this blindfold that is showing up, Eight of Swords, and return to a sense of confidence. Know that you have what it takes, because you do. You have spiritual strength behind you. You have the courage. You have the discipline. You have everything you need already inside you, Virgo, to manifest your dreams. And sometimes we lose sight of that. We don't feel like we have enough energy. We have so many other responsibilities, or, children to take care of, or a household, or a business to run, and grocery shopping, and we feel burdened. But Spirit is saying, if you want it bad enough, you're going to head towards it, and you'll stay consistent with it here. And I feel like there is more momentum and energy to hit that dream, or to complete that cycle, in order for you to have some sort of beautiful new beginning. Look at that. You have higher power showing up here. Higher power from the wisdom of the Oracle. It's card 4. And in Tarot, 4 is the Emperor, which is all about, taking action. This is about conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with Spirit. And the prosperity message for you, Virgo, is this. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in, and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. And we literally have confidence showing up on the Eight of Swords. Says returning confidence, and we have your final outcome, which is about, growth and forward movement. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. Okay. Now I am going to read to you the protection message, because some of you are still struggling with this finalization, or getting to the end of this journey, or you're still trying to burst through that glass ceiling here. And it says, now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. There's that Eight of Swords. If you're obsessing about being right, about being about old resentments or failed expectations, about money or about any other people, places, or things. These will be the source from which you create. But you want spirit to be your higher source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. Yeah, because when we manifest from a place of fear, because we still manifest at every given moment. Sometimes we feel like we have to work hard at manifesting. We don't. We are constantly attracting into our lives that which we are putting out into the world. So if we are manifesting from a place of obsession or fear or lack mentality, that's what we're going to see in our worlds. And I feel like you are raising your vibration, you're raising your frequency, you're returning to a sense of confidence with who you are. You are remembering where you came from, that it's not the, limiting beliefs or the conditioning that you came from. You come from love. There's the heart showing up here to remind you that you are love. You are the divine. You are your own higher power. We're all connected. It's the one love, one source energy. We just branch off and have these individual human experiences. So trust in your higher power, raise your vibration, and manifest the 10 of Cups that you truly seek and desire. All right, let's get a few messages from your animal spirit guides. And at this time, Virgo, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And upon your exhale, please tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want for you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps your animals are wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be a beloved pet that's crossed over the rainbow bridge. It could be a spirit animal that's visited through your dreams or through your meditation. Perhaps it's an animal that's crossed your path in the great outdoors. There is no right or wrong answer, Virgo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment section below the video and make sure you hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, what do we have here for Virgo, please? Virgo, we have card 66. Some of you may be 66 years old. 66 could be a significant number for you as well. Sixes represent harmony. They represent problem solving. The 6 in tarot is the Lover's card as well. And it says, trust in the magic. We have White Raven Spirit reminding you that life is oh so magical and that we are constantly creating our reality. So trust in the magic. Feel inspired and bring magic to your work, because I feel like some of you had felt shut down. You didn't feel that spark. You didn't feel as magical as you truly are, right? But trust, because you have that showing up here a couple of different times. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Next, you have Groundhog Spirit. Groundhog Spirit says, time to let go. Yeah, time to let go of an old paradigm, an old limiting belief, or an old money block. Some of you may be born on the 31st. You may be a life path 4 or in a personal year 4. Next, you have Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between, card 26. Born on the 26th, the 8th, life path 8, or personal year 8. Embrace the in-between. Yeah, because you are, as you are completing up a cycle, you're entering into a new beginning. You have completed a very big cycle on this human plane is what I'm picking up on with the world. And finally, your last spirit message is from the Bee Spirit. Card 7 here says, sweet results await. 7 is a highly spiritual number. Some of you are born on the 7th. You may be a 7 life path or 7 personal year, but sweet results await. Yeah, and that's what we've been picking up on is something here is coming to fruition. It does look very sweet. If you have a test or an exam, or if you're launching a product, or if you are in the limelight in social media or going off on your own, retiring, traveling, whatever this is, you're going to see that things are working out in your highest good. You're going to see sweetness from a situation here, but you felt the sting, don't get me wrong. You felt the sting here, but all of that hard work is going to produce some really delicious tasting honey. And I feel like you get the first bite. I love that for you. All right, last but not least, let's get a message from the soul's, your soul's truth, Virgo, and see what action steps you can take to help you move forward on your career journey. What you need to know and how you can move forward the best you can on your journey. You have, this kind of corresponds with the Judgment energy a bit, so take it as it resonates. To whom am I comparing myself right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. We literally said that earlier as well. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. Now, some of you could be comparing yourself to, other businesses, other companies, family members, what other people have, or you could be comparing yourself to the version of you that you thought you would be at this stage of your life or stage of your career. And that doesn't do any good. It gets us caught in this, mental mind trickery. And I feel like if there is any sort of judgment or comparing, Spirit is saying, let go of that energy. Let go. It may have been something karmic in nature. It may have been, an experience that your soul meant to have in some way, shape, or form, but you don't need to take that with you going forward. There's no room for it because what we see here is sweet results. You're getting that honeycomb. You're taking a big old bite of it. So there's no need to compare. That is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that helps. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And do drop your power animals in the comment section below the video to be entered into that free reading giveaway. Lots of love to you, Virgo.